Mr. H Havoc on the beat.
Welcome to Coffee with Rios. Grab you some coffee, grab you some tea, grab you some water, grab you a little snack, something to eat. You know what I mean? And enjoy the stream. We sipping coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sipping coffee with Rios. We sipping coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sipping coffee with Rios. Sit down and get some knowledge. Positive vibes only, so leave the nonsense. Learn something new like you in college. And don't forget to pay homage. Let's discuss a life topic like politics or how to build a rocket. Haters gon' hate and try to mock it. So mugs in the chat cause they can't stop it. Leave the drama where it lay, cause I wanna hear what Rios got to say. Don't try to play no games, cause we sippin' with Rios today. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Hell yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Hell yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. Enjoy the stream, y'all. Have fun. Remember, no trolling in the chat. Cause you don't get kicked out. We don't play no games over here. Hey, Rios. Sorry.
Mr. H Havoc on the beat.
Welcome to Coffee with Rios. Grab you some coffee, grab you some tea, grab you some water, grab you a little snack, something to eat. You know what I mean? And enjoy the stream. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. Sit down and get some knowledge. Positive vibes only, so leave the nonsense. Learn something new like you in college. And don't forget to pay homage. Let's discuss a life topic like politics or how to build a rocket. Haters gon' hate and try to mock it. So mugs in the chat cause they can't stop it. Leave the drama where it lay, cause I wanna hear what Rios got to say. Don't try to play no games, cause we sippin' with Rios today. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Hell yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Hell yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. Enjoy the stream, y'all. Have fun. Remember, no trolling in the chat. Cause you don't get kicked out. We don't play no games over here. Hey, Rios. Sorry.
Mr. H Havoc on the beat.
Welcome to Coffee with Rios. Grab you some coffee, grab you some tea, grab you some water, grab you a little snack, something to eat. You know what I mean? And enjoy the stream. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. Sit down and get some knowledge. Positive vibes only, so leave the nonsense. Learn something new like you in college. And don't forget to pay homage. Let's discuss a life topic like politics or how to build a rocket. Haters gon' hate and try to mock it. So mugs in the chat cause they can't stop it. Leave the drama where it lay, cause I wanna hear what Rios got to say. Don't try to play no games, cause we sippin' with Rios today. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Hell yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Hell yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. Enjoy the stream, y'all. Have fun. Remember, no trolling in the chat. Cause you don't get kicked out. We don't play no games over here. Hey, Rios. Sorry.
Mr. H Havoc on the beat.
Welcome to Coffee with Rios. Grab you some coffee, grab you some tea, grab you some water, grab you a little snack, something to eat. You You know what I mean? And enjoy the stream. We sipping coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sipping coffee with Rios. We sipping coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sipping coffee with Rios. Sit down and get some knowledge. Positive vibes only, so leave the nonsense. Learn something new like you in college. And don't forget to pay homage. Let's discuss a life topic like politics or how to build a rocket. Haters gon' hate and try to mock it. So mugs in the chat cause they can't stop it. Leave the drama where it lay, cause I wanna hear what Rios got to say. Don't try to play no games, cause we sippin' with Rios today. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Hell yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. We sippin' coffee with Rios. Hell yeah, we sippin' coffee with Rios. Enjoy the stream, y'all. Have fun. Remember, no trolling.
What's going down, people? Good morning, Coffee with Rios. Blessings to everybody out there. Hopefully everybody's having a good morning. Hopefully audio is good. Everybody can hear what's going down. But yeah, man, we up in here. We can't play no games. But good morning to everybody out there. This is my first stream of the year, 2025. Trying to start it off positive, peaceful, drama-free. But blessings to everybody out there, man. Thank you for everybody in the chat. I didn't know if people was going to be messing with it this early in the morning, but looks like y'all up in here, baby. Let's go. But as you already know, I'm Rios. Showing Havoc some love. Coffee with Rios. The first episode of the year. Havoc on that funky ass MC8 beat is quite hilarious. Gotta show love to the community. I gotta show love to the people that show love to me. And support means a lot. You know what I mean? Support goes a long way. Recognition, acknowledgement goes a long way. How y'all like this 6 a.m. Lives, man? Monday through Friday. Gonna be touching base. Yeah, what's up, Suave? We up in here, man. It's early in the morning. My boy Gusty up in here. My cousin, we going down. But let's just start it like this. I'm going to start by saying I think, almost like 2 weeks off. I took about 2 weeks off. And Christmas, New Year's, just spending time with the family. And told my wife I wanted to go up to our cabin. So we went up to our cabin for about 4 or 5 days. And like just a reset. Yeah, Ace Boys is this Monday, but it was like a reset going to the cabin. I just wanted to unplug, reset, and get back balanced and grounded. So up there snowboarding and skiing with the kids. And just really gave me good time to like reflect and contemplate on life and what I wanted for the new year for 2025. And I wanted to begin 2025 different than how I began 2024. And so I'm purposely being productive, like purposeful production and being positive in 2024, like purposeful and positive in 2025 is what I'm doing. And so I went up to the mountain. I just was praying with my family, just loving on my family and just doing that, giving back to them. But coming down the mountain, I was kind of like nervous about like what I'm thinking about or what's going on in the world. And it came down to seeing all the drama, you know what I mean? Like I had unplugged, went up to the mountains, came down the mountains, and then I see all this shit coming on, or all this shit going down on the internet, all this drama, like on all platforms. And I was like, damn, we starting 2025 on this ugly shit. Oh, it's ugly out here. Like we gonna start on that energy. And I refuse to start 2025 on some dodo shit, on some goober dodo shit. Like, I'm not getting involved in any drama. I'm not getting involved in no he say, she say. I'm not with that. Like, that's not the energy I want for 2025. That's not the energy I want for y'all. And we have to also recognize, like, we got to be smart enough to recognize the negative energy or the demons or the devils, whatever y'all want to call it, in the universe when it's coming your way. Like, pay attention. Like, okay, we doing good in life. Everything is going good. What is this hiccup? What is this distraction? What's this distraction trying to distract me from? And usually it's trying to distract you from your own greatness. So just to say, let's stay focused on what's important. What do you guys find important in 2025? Like, what are you focused on? What are you prioritizing in 2025? And me, I'm prioritizing my family and being positive. Yeah, when I was driving around talking, I was going to work. This is me going to work right now. I don't work for nobody no more. But this is the new Coffee with Rios, just touching base with y'all and chopping it up. And just to touch on a few things. Oh shit, let's talk about Stet started his own podcast, which I tuned into, was a moderator on there last night. Proud of that dude. I'm proud of everybody under the umbrella that's been under the umbrella that is moving forward and prioritizing themselves and pushing themselves to be better, to be greater, do more things. So this is Coffee with Rios, episode 1, starting 2025. But just looking at Stet, that was pretty motivational, inspirational. Like, we all got, it's enough room for everybody in this space. There's more than enough room for everybody in this space to be successful. You just got to put in the work that you want the results from. Put in the work that you want the results from. Like, if you want results, you get no results without putting in the work. You know what I mean? And like, people be shitting on Stet or saying who the fuck is Stet or whatever, but he's somebody who is willing to put in the work to get what he wants. If you want to say who's Stet, well, that nigga's somebody who's putting in the work to get the job done. But that was for, like, seeing that nigga off to say and going in on people, like, that shit was funny, you know what I mean? But you, like, even with Stet, that can only last for so long. You know, like, that was episode 1. Now you got to come with the content. And he had 1,000 viewers in there. Viewers are going to be up your first few episodes, but be ready for like a little decline, and don't let that make you nervous or discourage you to keep pushing. But that was something dope that I saw. I was like, oh, okay, that's fucking dope. Then let's talk about pride and ego. Because coming down the mountain and looking at the internet and getting on the internet and looking at trying to get up to date on everything that's going on, like what's happening over here, what's happening over here. You know, when you're doing this streaming shit, you got to stay up to date with everything or what people are talking about. And the one thing that stood out to me, like the biggest thing that stood out to me, and that's not for Fig Community World, this is for everybody. This is the whole internet, not specifically us. Like, it's pride, ego, and greed. Like, it's rampant. It's just abundant amount of pride, ego, and greed that's going crazy on the internet right now. And they always say pride before the fall. And all I see is like people with getting their feelings hurt, or people lashing out, people being thirsty, trying to get views, this and that, like just all over the place. And it's like, damn, nigga, like we starting 2025 off pride, ego, and greed full of greed, pride, and ego. And that shit, like, I don't want to say it rubbed me the wrong way, but it was eye-opening. Like, what are you being a part of? What are you adding to that? Juwan, like, you could be with destruction. That's not how I live my life. What kind of nigga wake up and say, I'm on destruction? Yeah, I get it. It's like the content thing, you know what I mean? Like, but that's not me. I'm not waking nigga, I'm waking up in the morning, drinking coffee, getting my kids ready for school and giving them some positive words so they can have a good day. Ain't nothing a part of my morning destruction. Nigga, I'm speaking life, love, and positivity into my children. Not one thought in my head comes to, I'm on destruction this morning. like what? Nigga, I got 3 children, nigga. One in high school, one in junior high school, and one in elementary. Imagine me going to them niggas and saying, Daddy on destruction this morning, nigga. Like, no, that's content. And like, of course, Pun, he does his thing, like, but I'm talking about real destruction. I'm not talking about no content destruction. Like, I'm up in the morning about love, homie. Like, I gotta see my kids do better than me. And I gotta be better than me. I have to put an image out that's better than what I was every day and try to be a better father for my children so that they can be better than me. And so none of that is like negative energy. So I gotta be the example of what I want them to be. I want them to be about love. They get gangbanging on breakfast and shit. Yeah, man, got to get out of the race. You know what I mean? But this is, well, my page is already about being open, being vulnerable, and being honest, right? Like, nigga, if my day starts off, if I'm in a bad place, that's not good for my family. It's not a good place for my family. Like, if I'm being bad or bad energy, negative energy, that's gonna rub off on them. I wake up in the morning, thank God, and try to be the better version of myself that day and be an example for my children. So does Dejan go to sink his own ship? D Hill, does the content under the umbrella align with who you are currently? Yeah. The content under the umbrella aligns with who I am currently. Like, the content under the umbrella is pretty much just life, right? You just have to learn how to navigate it. You just got to know how to navigate and play your part. It definitely aligns with me because even there may be things that I don't agree with under the umbrella. There may be things that somebody under the umbrella doesn't do that I agree with. That what they do I don't agree with or how they're moving, right? But it's a blessing to be under the umbrella and be able to have conversations with people or have people call me and like just want to talk or see, like, hear some reasoning or get some logic. I love being under the umbrella. I love being a part of all this, right? Because there's a place for me here. There's a place. It may not be entertaining. It may not be view catching. You know what I mean? But the people that are under the umbrella appreciate who I am as a person. You know what I mean? Like, in real life. And so that's what matters to me, is that my brothers and sisters that I'm working with, that I've grown to know or have met in these past few years, respect me. Outside of me coming on a live stream or talking or being whatever, they respect me enough to call me and say, hey, let me pick your brain about this. What's going on here? And so I fit right in under this umbrella, right? This is where I'm from. Like, the umbrella is where I'm from. Like, that's my life. We shall overcome these dark times. We shall overcome. We will come over these overtimes. Like, just like I was with Luck on Relatable, this too shall pass. Like, this too shall pass. Like, this, whatever this is, whatever all this, like, some of it's a little overwhelming for me, actually, because I know where I go. You know what I mean? Like, okay, let's talk about the Keem and Dejan thing, right? Like, and so Dejan is what some would say is going over the line. He's going beyond the pale. Like, the things that he's saying is beyond the pale. And Keem is trying to, like, be however he's being, like, not standoffish, but stand up and be like, you know what, this dude is tripping. He's on his own, going crazy. But there's only so much a person can take. There's only so much things you can say about somebody. Like some of the things that he's saying about Keem's parents or about his mom and dad is vitriol. You know what I mean? Like it's nasty. Like some of it is disgusting. You know what I mean? Like it's not of a godly man to say those kinds of things. I don't even say that kind of shit to my enemies. Like he said, I know that maggots is eating on your crackhead daddy corpse getting high as fuck. Like what? In the chat. You know what I mean? Like, and this is a young brother that I had here on Reality Check. And that's like something that I don't align with, like talking about any of the deceased, just even with me, just spiritually. I don't talk on the dead. I don't talk negatively on the dead. And then I definitely won't talk negatively on the dead of a friend or somebody that I'm a peer or coworker and just shit on their dead parent. Like where, but this is what I was saying when I was talking to Mark Nasty on Ace Boys and even on the Let Me Cook, like just trying to say like, hey man, or even when I was talking to the young dudes from that one podcast when they was calling Heather a certain name, calling her out of name, I was like, if we don't set a bar or set a standard, it's only going to get worse and worse and worse. And so it started first off with Dijon getting at Keem, I guess, or Mac Watt, one of the Apollo, getting at Apollo, and he got at one of their homeboys for doing some GPS stuff, maybe under the radar or whatever. But he attacked his own community. He's basically cutting his nose off to spite his face. You know what I mean? And so when I saw that he went after that was his angle of going after Keem, was going after somebody else that was important to him or somebody that he loved. I was like, oh. But then that person was from his community. It was like, oh, you'll attack yourself for some shit. But I was just saying, when you're getting into it with somebody, go at them. Don't go after their children. Don't go after their parents. Like, I don't ever agree with that. But everybody was acting like I was wrong and saying, well, if you bag on somebody or if you joke with somebody, be ready to get the vitriol back. Like they bagged on him, so they better be ready for what comes with it. But there's levels, there's boundaries for me. And that's what I was saying. If we don't set a boundary now, it's going to get out of control. And everybody was so accepting of it. Dark this, the dark destruction. But now he's talking about people having cancer. I saw it coming. Like, if we don't set a tone of what's unacceptable, nigga, the bar is going to keep dropping lower and lower and lower. And now we're at a point where somebody's talking about maggots eating somebody's dead father's corpse and getting high off eating his corpse. Like, what? But then the other thing is, this is a young man. Like, he's young. He's a young man. He's got a lot of life to go through. But that's just on some shit where it's like, if anybody reacted to that in an adverse way, in a violent way, people would understand. But what if it's not even Keem? His father is somebody's brother, somebody's uncle, somebody's cousin. It ain't even got to be just Keem. Why are we putting ourselves in adverse situations purposely? We're volunteering ourselves to be in some whack shit. Like, we're volunteering ourselves to be looking over our shoulder over just some kiki ha-ha shit. Like, get at the person, talk to the person, get conversation over everything this year. Communication and conversation over everything. Family over everything, conversation and communication over everything. Get on the phone and talk to this brother like, man, there has to be some sense of respect. And talking about the dead is no self-respect. You're not even respecting yourself. And that's what I'll say about that, right? Like, that's, to me, it's not right. You know what I mean? And then on his behalf, on Dijon's side, he's saying that they're coming at him saying gay jokes or whatever. There's nothing wrong with being gay. There's like gay is not a joke. Gay is regular. Gay is accepted. Like, nigga, gays are a part of the world. Like, there's nothing wrong with being gay. That's your life. So if by them, I guess like saying Big Mama House or Big Gender is making him mad, or those ain't his friends. But even me, Keem is my friend, right? Like, I've met Keem over these last few years, and even me, like that upsets me on the inside, because not even for Keem, yes, but also for myself. Like, nigga, I got dead family members, and you start to like, it starts to play tricks with your mind, like, because now you start flipping the narrative to be something personal. Like, even me, I make it personal to me. I make it about my cause. Like, oh, this nigga talking about dead, and you have to remind yourself, like, nigga, do not get out of your element. You know what I mean? Like, stay in your element. Like really what kind of threw me was the DJ Head thing where he was talking about cancer. You know what I mean? Like, his manager or whatever, like, yeah, that's like, you mad at DJ Head, you mad at whoever his manager is, and say some shit about cancer. Like, that's why your ass got cancer, or some cancer ass shit with your manager having cancer. That shit is not funny. That's disgusting. Both my grandfathers died from cancer. My aunt has breast cancer right now. Like, that shit was hurtful to me. Like, he's not even talking to me though. You know what I mean? Like, he's talking to somebody else, but he bringing up touchy subjects for a lot of people in the world. Like, that shit's a sensitive subject, and then it causes ulterior emotions in me, right? Not alternative, but it causes adverse emotions with me, like anger or upset or saddened. And he's not even talking to me. And so I have to reset, I have to assess, address, and adjust the way I'm looking at things. But it's like, damn, if I know I do a lot of emotional intelligence and a lot of self-reflecting. And if that shit could cause, if the cancer shit could cause that in me, if talking about somebody that's not me's dead father could cause that in me, what is it causing in other people? Like, it's not even about who you're getting at now. Now you're causing effects in people you don't even know that, and I don't want that for Cuz. I don't want that for Dejan. I don't want that for nobody. I don't want nobody receiving any kind of hate or bad energy. And that, like, my advice to that young man is like, be cool. Like, be cool. Like, you don't gotta be this. And I really don't think this is him. Like, I don't think you could be that nasty. I really don't. I don't think you could just wake up and be that nasty and really feel that, because that's not godly. Like, and I'm not trying to be no Bible thumper or Bible banging up in here, but like, is not godly. Like, that's not a man who fears God talking like that, you know what I mean? Or that's like, well, he could apologize, he could have regret and say, I'm sorry, but that's not where it's at right now. And so you ask me, how do I feel about the situation? I feel like it's not being handled properly. That's how I feel. I feel like it's unfortunate that this is going on, and like, people could laugh and joke about it, like, and it's just content. Not for me. Like, not for me. That's not content. And I pray for everybody. I literally pray for everybody. I want everybody to do well. I want everybody to win. I want everybody to win. And it's never too late to backtrack some shit or ask for forgiveness, or it's beyond the pale. And I used to hear that shit on the news all the time, or like during political debates, or panelists talking about shit. It'd be like, oh, that's beyond the pale. That's beyond the pale. And I hope that Dejan and Keem can come to a place where it's not just ugly, and publicly apologize, publicly come together and say, yeah, man, I was off the chain. That was some dumb shit that I was doing. I need to come back to who I am. I was just upset and I got out of control. Like I've seen Smack and T Real, they've gotten upset and lashed out in the moment and say like F your peoples or F this, and then but I've also seen them come back like, you know what, I was wrong. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. That was wrong. I take that back. That was low of me, and I shouldn't have done that. And to justify your actions with other people's actions is some low shit. Well, they called him a crack baby and joked about it. Why can't I? Or they did this and this and that. But that's why another thing I say is never disrespect your sister in public. Never call your sister out of name in public. Well, in general, don't. But in public, don't do that with people watching because they'll say, hey, that nigga disrespects his sister. I could disrespect her. If he talks to her like that, I can talk to her like that. And that's just the bar just getting lower and lower. Oh, he called his sister the B word. I'm going to call her the B word. I don't think Dejan is a bad look for community world. I just think Dejan needs to adjust and realize that we're all in this together. We're all trying to help each other. We're all in this shit trying to help each other. Like, nigga, I'm not against you. Yeah, we could bag. Like, I will never bag with him. I will never joke and bag with him because out of fear of what he'll say and the fear of what it'll do inside, what it would make. I got shit. I'm still working on shit. Like I don't want this for nobody. I want him to win. I want Keem to win. I want us all to win. I want us all to be successful men and women in this industry. And you never know who you have to work with in the future. So I'm not gonna harp. I don't want to talk about it too much, you know what I mean? But I would love, you know what? I want to talk to Dijon. I'd probably go to lunch or something, take that nigga out to lunch and just chop it up with him on some love shit, like just on some positive shit, like, hey man. And Jerome Jackson, he talked crazy about it. How's he talk crazy about his sexuality? And can't be mad at a response. See, this is the shit that I like. Jerome Jackson. I want to talk to Jerome right now. Keem talk crazy about Dijon's sexuality every time he on camera. Can't be mad at a response. So what is Keem talking about? Keem may be wrong. Keem should not be doing that probably. I don't think Keem should be talking about his sexuality. But the key is, who is Keem talking about? Keem is talking about Dejan. Dejan is talking about his dead father, calling his mom a whore. Oh, look at Big Mama. Oh, Big Mama. Big gender. Oh, that nigga probably want to fuck somebody over there. Or this, that. That's well, I'm guessing that's what the lines of the argument is. Like he's saying shit about him like that, right? Like gay stuff. It ain't nothing wrong with being gay, so I don't give a fuck anyway. But your response to be like, I hope maggots is eating your dead daddy body and getting high. Can't be mad at a response. Big gender versus I'm talking about your parent resting in peace. Big Mama house versus maggots eating your dead daddy. He can respond however he wants to respond. I'm just saying for health and for mental, for spiritual, it's not good. I'm only talking from a 43-year-old man's perspective that has failed many times in life and has done the wrong shit a lot in his life. I'm just speaking from that perspective of what I've been through. I've been down. I've been up and down, falling all my life. I'm 43 years old. I'm not speaking just to talk or just to be like, just to get some shit off my chest. I'm only speaking out of concern. I'm only speaking out of love for each individual. Like I want the best for this nigga. Acting like that is not good. It doesn't result in positive anything. Being that negative doesn't result in nothing good. And what I'm trying to say is I want greatness for this nigga. I'm different I'm different. I care about people. I literally don't want anything bad to happen to anybody. I don't want nobody fighting. I don't want nobody mixing up and getting this, and I don't want none of that shit. No, he ain't like he's not wrong if he blitzes Dejan. You know what I mean? Like everybody would understand that why he did what he did. You know what I mean? Like why did he go in on this cat like that? Why? But everybody would understand why. Like, oh shit, he talked about his mom being this and his dad. But Keen is handling it more mature than I would have. You know what I mean? Like, and I commend him for that. You know what I mean? But that's that. You know, like. I wouldn't fight him. I wouldn't do nothing to him. If I fight him, I would expect myself to go to jail. I wouldn't put hands on him. That's one person I wouldn't put hands on. I'm not. Then like, look. Then I crash out and spend time away from my like. Okay, if he says what he says and then I crash out, and he say that and I crash out, and I go to jail. Now the person that said the most disrespectful shit to me, that said the most hurtful shit to me that I can't stand, has now put me in jail and away from my children. Not only did he beat me with words, now he beat me in real life because now I'm behind bars while this motherfucker's free and I can't see my kids. I don't think nobody needs to be fired. I don't want nobody to be fired. I don't want nobody to lose their job. I don't want none of that. I just want everybody to come to the table and be like, you know what? This is off limits. We can't do this shit. If this happens, this is unacceptable. And like, fuck 2025. I'm not trying to be about violence, man. Everything ain't about beating somebody up. Yeah, that shit will stop some shit, though. That Duno jokes about his own pops. That's his pops. I'm not going to joke about Duno's pops. You have the right to joke about your own life all you want. That's your life. This ain't on pun. This is on pun. This is not on pun. This is not on pun. Everybody is their own self. Everybody's their own man. Like, everybody's their own man. Everybody's their own man, but I would be remiss if I didn't express myself and say how I felt about it. Top of the top, man. Kansas is in the building. What's up, everybody out there? Please like and subscribe. I appreciate everybody up in here right now. This is my Ace Boy. This is my Rios in the morning. Coffee with Rios in the morning. How y'all like me starting at 6 in the morning, man? I woke up at 5 today. Six in the morning, Monday through Friday. All right, I'm going to try, if I miss a few days, if I miss a day or so, it's probably because I'm out of town or whatever, but maybe I'll still go live on my phone and just give something, but I'm going to start going live in the morning. Pun didn't make nobody dark. Don't put that on my brother, man. Do not put that on my brother. Pun didn't make nobody dark. A man can't make nobody dark. And Dijon, I don't even think is dark. Because that's not even how he moves. That's just the words that he's saying right now. Let's go. Prayers to Kevin Finley. Let me get some super chats going. Let me see. Let me read some super chats. Like and subscribe, y'all. I appreciate everybody in here. But I got some super chats from Kevin Finley. $9.99. Good morning, bro. I have surgery this morning. Please say a prayer for me. Kevin Finley, a major supporter, always supporting me. I appreciate you for everything you done, right? But I will send a blessing over you. God, please watch over Kevin Finley. Him and his family have put a blessing over the doctors that's going to be working on him. Anybody that's involved with his surgery, please put your hands on them to operate and do a great surgery and do the best of their ability. Wash them in Jesus Christ's blood, keep him safe and in recovery. Send a healing and prayers of strength to Kevin Finley and his family. I hope all goes well, brother. I pray all goes well with you. Darius Howe, good morning, champion. Live from the crib in Baltimore on this snowy morning day, keeping it trill. Shout out to Baltimore. Shout out to Darius Howe, $4.99 super chat. I appreciate you, brother. Try to stay warm, stay cozy. Hey, y'all motherfuckers is different out there, man. Like, I wouldn't be able to. I be thinking about how cold it be out there on the East Coast. I'm like, man, I barely want to get out the bed and go to work in general. And I thought in my head, I was like, man, what if I had to scrape ice off my car to get to work? I was like, dude, y'all different out there, man. But shout out to Baltimore. Enjoy the day, man. But yeah, blessings to Kevin. Prayers over Kevin and his family and over the doctors and the nurses, anybody that's going to be involved with that surgery. Lord, help them to the best of their ability. Hey, what's up, PR 199? First super chat ever. Only right, it goes to Rios. Hey, I appreciate that first super chat, man. I really do. I really appreciate everything. I appreciate the message. I appreciate the donation. I appreciate the support. I mess with y'all, man. This is family and this is a community over here. And that's why I play Havoc's Coffee with Rios in the morning. That shit's important to me. Like, no, it ain't the best song. No, it ain't. But is it somebody that took time to make something? That someone gave me a gift. That was a gift. That was from his heart. That was something that he did. There ain't no goddamn way I'm not going to play that shit. It means a lot to me. It's like somebody writing you a letter or writing you a letter of appreciation or doing something. It ain't got to be great. It ain't got to be good. But guess what? It's fitting for me. It fits my narrative. First donation. I appreciate that. Yeah, the song is funny. You know what I mean? But it's my song. Somebody made a song for me. Nigga, I'm going to play that shit. I don't give a fuck. Dang it. I'm trying not to curse in 2025. Dog. I don't give a dang. Yeah, man. And then be careful and watch out for these people that are thirsty. Thirsty. You can like see it. You can see the thirst in these people's eyes. You can see it in their eyes. You can see the thirst. You can see the actions. You can see in the chats. You can see certain people jumping over here, saying this, saying that. Thirsty for what? What are you thirsty for? This is just a time. Everything is going to be all right. Everything is going to be all right. You ain't got to, like, I was talking to a young man last night, called me. I said, be cool. Just be cool. Like, nigga, being cool, being the cooler head that prevails, you'll be like, damn, I almost crashed out over some stupid shit, some shit that wasn't worth it. You crash out over some shit where a nigga was going to pass away anyway the next week. Somebody was going to get cuz anyway. Nah, it ain't on pun. That was on me. That was on pun. That was on me doing what I did. But like it's like this. If you're going to engage in battle, what do you gain from that battle? What do you win? Are you fighting down? Is it your pride and ego? Is it because somebody says something, now you're gonna fight them and you gain nothing? They gain everything from fighting a winner. You fighting a loser. Somebody that lost their whole life. What do you gain from beating them? Nothing. The loser wins whether they beat you or don't beat you, because they engaged in battle with the real one. I seen fades end in attempted murders. Nigga, that's not a win. I got homies. I got people right now that wish they never faded who they faded. The fade was not worth it. But I think our freedom and our privilege of life gives us this mentality. Gives us this mentality of, I'll do whatever I want to do. But then when that's just taken away from you, it's like the real you comes out. I should have never done that. I regret every decision. Freedom gives us the privilege to act an ass. There's losers and winners in life. You can look at loser however you want. I'm not looking at loser the same way that you're looking at loser. I got so many people doing life for stupid shit. Right, Philly stand up like. Imagine, this is another thing I said. Imagine being in the Colosseum, right? Back in the day in Rome. And some gladiators is fighting. And you're part of like the royalty. You sitting up like in Gladiator, the movie Gladiator, you're part of like the royalty, the emperor or whatever. You're part of that little section. And a gladiator is down there, says some shit to you like that you don't agree with. Imagine being royalty and walking down into the dirt and in the sand and fighting with a nigga that's fighting with tigers while you was just up there eating grapes and drinking wine, living a good life. You have to sacrifice all that to go fight with a nigga that's fighting tigers and shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shoot. Oh, man. Don't feel hurt, losers, whatever. But imagine that. Imagine being in a prestigious spot and allowing somebody that is in a whole different situation trick you out your position. Don't get tricked out your position. Don't what they say. Don't get tricked out your bag. Don't get taken. Niggas trying to trick you out your square. Imagine that. You eating grapes and drinking wine, casual in your geared up, and there's a nigga down there in sandals in the dirt with blood all over him fighting tigers, and he say something to you. You like, yeah, I'm gonna go fight that nigga that's over there fighting tigers. In 3 days, that tiger gonna eat him. You ain't gotta do nothing. His fate is sealed. Motherfucker is living. He's living. Oh man, curse it. The dude is living a life that's gonna take him out anyway. What you need to do? You want to push him off the edge? He already there. He about to fall off the edge anyway. Don't get tricked off the streets. He said, all right, peace out. B been a joint of Rios. Just imagine, because you keep scamming this. I'm going to read it. Spamming this. I'm going to read it because you keep pushing it through. The sidewalk, I wouldn't even blink at a cat that's fighting tigers, man. I'm not even blinking. Locked up all day, practicing to fighting tigers and wolves and shit. You what? But let me read B been a joint real quick. Rios, just imagine how Dijon is going to try to do the higher ups at FMW if they fall out down the road. He's taking notes right now, preparing for that day to sue the way he tried to do no jumper. Just watch. I don't think so. I don't know. I've heard multiple people say that. I've heard multiple people do that. What would he sue over? Like, what is there to sue over? Like, none of this, like, they could just be like, none of this is real. Like, this is all just a joke. This is all just BS. What are they doing for him to sue them? Like, is he even an employee? I don't know. Like, I think if Dijon turned it around, he could be an asset. I think he's actually an asset right now, but just in the wrong direction. Like, I feel like this is all about him. Damn, it's crazy, but more power to him. But he might win the day. He might win. He might be winning the day. But what about the year? What about forever? He might be winning the day. I'd tell you this, I wouldn't fight him. All the evidence is on tape. Like, if it was the fifth, we'd all be drunk. I don't know what is planned, but I can only try to manifest greatness for everybody. Let's move forward. Let's get off this bullshit. Move into a better space. Like, look at what's already happening. FMW's already on the radio. Let's refocus on that shit. Let's refocus on the great things that are happening. T-Rail's got a sports show now. Tiny and Hove was on T-Rail's sports show. Freaking Pun winning the Teet Awards. I love the Teet Awards. I love Tiny doing the Teet Awards. I love Tiny feeding the homeless. This is the stuff we need to talk about. We need to talk about how not ghetto meals, but like Manny made chili with Duno and Smack, and they fed the homeless. That shit probably got 2 minutes of play. Like, why are we not talking about like the great efforts that's being done? Tiny going out feeding the homeless pizza. And that was funny too, like some funny stuff going on. But like, those are the important things. Those are the important shit. Like, let's talk about the wins. Let's talk about what's going on good for us. And let's focus on that and garner more attention for the great things that we're doing. We're not in the mud no more. All of us, none of us is in the mud. We up. Look how successful Back on Fig is. Look how successful Apollo is. Look how successful Ace Boys Worldwide is. Look how much work Pun is putting in. Look at Stet building his own shit. We don't talk about Six enough. How this little young nigga, y'all might think he's a square or whatever, but we don't talk about how he surrounded himself with people that are doing great things. And he's learning. He's soaking shit up like a sponge. Let's champion behind the great shit. Let's champion behind T-Rail and Heather's marriage that they have under the microscope, and they have kids and doing this, and they're doing this shit all while being recorded every day, and they're being successful at that shit. MacWop is a DJ for Schoolboy Q. He's Kendrick's boy. Like, those are all. Keem is Moose's brother. Like if you really take a step back and look at what's going on and look at all the positives of what happened or what the possibilities, if we keep pushing forward in a positive, in a manner that's going to help each other, we can't lose. California, you with somebody for as long as they've been together, you married. In my eyes, they married. See, but look like fat. Like, look at that. Be bit a joint, right? Like I'm saying, like focus on the positivity. The first thing is they not married, bro. I get it. I do get it. I understand what you mean, but that shit was funny though. You see what I'm saying though? Like even though it's like funny, but let's focus on what is positive. How long they been together? They got a family together. Be in the joint, you funny, man. Or I don't know, girl, guy, whatever. But that was funny. But that kind of like proves my point a little bit. But that don't matter. But see what you focusing on? Now be in the joint. Say something good about them. Say something positive about them. I'm not worried about the ugly or the bad that people want to manifest or project on them. To me, what they got is better than most marriages. Good morning, man. Thank you. Like, subscribe, please. I appreciate everybody in this chat. I appreciate everybody in here. Everybody. I thank you for the support. Thank you for being here, for liking, for subscribing, and just supporting me. I appreciate y'all, man. Why are we not celebrating or not focusing on Smack surviving a bad motorcycle accident? And he's walking now. I thought he was gonna lose his foot. He didn't lose his foot. He's walking. He still has his foot. Like, that's a win. Yeah, it was an accident, but damn, he came back. And he's still back on Fig. Drama may bring the numbers. Hey, but we not worried about numbers. Not worried about numbers. Well, I'm not worried about numbers. Drama may bring numbers. I'm not worried about that. But Smack is in the video. Smack was on the concerts, this and that. Like, it's a lot of stuff to champion behind. That could have ended badly. Smack could not be here from that motorcycle accident. Look at all the shit TF is doing. Like, just TF all over the place with his music and with what he's doing in life. MacWop is just as entertaining can be. My brother Manny, cooking, doing his chef and shit up. My boy Trey, my brother Trey, doing his gaming, being positive, working out. Like, I'm proud of this shit. Nigga, we've had Ace Boys Worldwide, let's say 2 years. And we haven't had no real serious altercation or no real serious anything. God is looking out over us. God is looking over us. It's no way. He's not. Skip it. Shout out to Smack, man. Like, we are blessed. Let's talk about that. I'm not worried about that other stuff over there. I'm not worried about that other platform. I'm talking about these platforms over here are blessed. And I pray it continue to be blessed. But we can't get distracted. We gotta focus on how we got here. We can't be different. We can't start using different energies and using different shit. Like, nigga, what is the reason? What's the foundation that we got here? You know how we got here? I'm saying we because I feel like I'm a part of everything that's going on. Those are my friends and family. You know how we got there? It was the attention that garnished all this shit was brotherhood. Togetherness, brotherhood is what brought and garnered the success. Yeah, people were looking for negative reasons or maybe hating, but it's all hate and love. Like Seth said, it's the same energy. Brotherhood is what got us here. T-Rail and Smack, brotherhood. Pun and AD, brotherhood. Ace Boys Worldwide, brotherhood. Apollo, brotherhood. All of this shit is based off brotherhood and brothers coming together and supporting each other. Each show. I just thought about that. That's something that I just said right now. Think about it. Back on Fig's success started with Smack and T-Rail. And it's still Smack and T-Rail and Heather. Family, brotherhood, togetherness. That's what got us to where we're going. And that's what's going to keep taking us further, keep taking them further. Think about it. Every single show under the umbrella is about fusion of people coming together. It's about unity and people watching and supporting us coming together and being together and wanting us to win. That's a trip. I'm just thinking about it. Yeah, some stragglers came along the way. You know what I mean? But the point of it, the matter is, back on Fig started brotherhood. Community started brotherhood. Apollo started brotherhood. Ace Boys Worldwide, brotherhood. If there's anything we could attribute to the success, is us coming up, how we came up, and us putting it on the camera. But it's, I don't know how many more times I can say it. It's us showing love to each other and us being together. All of us together is unstoppable. You know how they say like black and brown together? If we came together in unity, we're unstoppable. Think if everybody under the umbrella was just like this. Boom. All one motion. All four motion, Hakeem say, which we already are. But if we really embrace that, if we really embrace like, nigga, like, we're all one. We're all together here. Not one platform, not one media source, not one thing could fuck with us at all. Dang it, cursed again. Boom. Damn. Not one media outlet or one media source could mess with us. If we all, they can't mess with us right now, but just imagine how powerful it is if we all looked at each other as one. Shout out PR. I hope y'all can keep it going too. That's really what deserves the attention. That's what really deserves all the credit, is that we look like family and we come off as brothers. And I want all them cats. I want all of us to win. What up, JJ? What time we gotta get going? 7:30? What time you gotta get there? 8:20? Okay. And then look at my son up in the morning, getting ready for school. Like, that's the shit that pumps me up. Like, I'm on live talking to y'all about love and positivity, and then my son is in the background getting ready for school. I'm living a great life. Thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you for everything that you have provided for me. Thank you for blessing me with a beautiful family, and thank you for blessing me with this opportunity to talk to people about just real stuff. And helpfully being able to help my brothers and sisters under the umbrella or help people in here. Rob Gotti, what up? Wake your ass up, boy. Unity. Fellowship. Look at Sexy Nay in the building. What's up, Sexy Nay? And that's all we need. That's all we really need. But this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to see if I'm going to keep this set up. If you guys like this, the up close and personal, or I kind of like what Stet had for his live, how he was sitting back. And I've been thinking about doing that. I like how he was sitting back, chilling, and on his live, relaxing. Or maybe this is the best bet for now. This is what I got. I could switch it up, but I like this. But 6 in the morning, Monday through Friday, I'm going to be here chopping it up with y'all about different topics, different events. We could talk about that fog. We could talk about those drones. F&W today is about to be lit. For sure, for sure. And I wish everybody the best. I pray everybody the best. I pray for us all to be on accord with each other. Dedicated. Shout out to Keem. Dedicated. And you know what's a shame? I haven't purchased one. I need to do that today. Get some dedicated gear. Because that is pretty much the best message being put out right now. Present, not perfect. Hey, man, my weekend was amazing. My weekend was good. I spent the half of the week, like from Wednesday to Saturday, up in the mountains with my family. They snowboarding. And our cabin, we purposely don't have no internet at our cabin because that gives the kids time to just put everything down, play games with their parents, and get to focus on socialization, you know what I mean, and not be able to just go, like we do watch movies. Up there we have like DVD player. We still watch DVDs up at the cabin. I love that shit because it's like a throwback to what life was. We just put a microwave up there because we appreciated the slowness and the stillness of being at the cabin. But, you know, the kids are getting older. We got microwave and DVD up there. But it really was like going camping. But we have a cabin. But it's like the necessities or the accessories that you have was basic, was minimum. And just going up there this week was just so good to start off 2025 and reflect, reset, and look at what's important in my life, prioritize what is important in my life, and it's my babies and my wife, who is also one of my babies, my 4 babies. And me needing to grind and go harder. Like, that's really what came out of, like, I need to go harder. There's no reason why I can't wake up in the morning and go live and chop it up with y'all. This is what's important. This is what got me going this is what I got to get back to what got me going. What got me going was chopping it up with y'all. Yeah, I love my podcast. I love Relatable. I love Imperfect Perspective. But Relatable and Imperfect Perspective is not what built me. I have to focus on what built me up. Just like I'm talking about brotherhood. Built up the umbrella. And what built me up was y'all. And I need to give back to y'all. And that's what the message God gave me was, like, get back with the people. Start back talking to the people. Yeah, your podcast is cool. Your podcasts are doing good. But go back to what started it all. Coffee with Rios. What up, y'all? Coffee with Rios started it. How did I go away from that? And so that's what going to the cabin. Whoever asked me how was my weekend, thank you. But that's how my weekend went. Let me reflect on what I need to focus on. We got a VCR. It's one of those things that's a VCR on one side and a DVD on the other side. But what got me going was this. Sending out positive messages, being positive, being vulnerable, being open. Yeah, I love my podcast because that shows my growth, but I can't forget where I came from. I can't neglect where I came from. I can't neglect what built me, and it's y'all who built me. So I need to give back to that. I need to refocus on that. Never stop. What up, man? What up, Glocks? Sometimes we succeed and forget what brought us to success, and then focus on what success garnered us. Do y'all get that? Because that's a message. That's a bar right there. Like, sometimes we succeed and forget about what brought us to success and only focus on what our success garnered us. Ooh-wee. Sometimes we succeed and neglect what brought us to success and only focus on what success has brought us. Get active with active. What up? Y'all hear that? Y'all got that? And that's what I had to get. I had to get that message. That's what that week then, this going up to the mountain, going to the cabin, that's what it brought me. Nigga, you have succeeded and you forgot about everything that brought you to success. And now you're only focused on what success has brought you. You neglect on what brought you success and then only pay attention to what sex has brought you. Damn. The SF, what up? Let me read. So I think I got 2 more super chats. All right, let's read a super chat. Rios, man, this is from PR 199. Rios, man, what's up with them Raiders, man? Oh man, bolt up. You sound like my little brother. My little brother is a Chargers fan. Man, the Raiders, they don't even know how to lose. I can't believe they beat the Jaguars. Like, I don't even want to talk about the Raiders. Let's just whatever. Joe's Curry. Thank you for the super chat, 199. Shout out Rios. Keep up the great work. Thank you, brother. I'm trying to do my best. I'm trying to stay consistent and be on it. The SF. Thank you for another super chat, 199. Rios, another day on the road, man. Hey, be safe out there on that road, SF. I don't know where you are, but I know it's cold some places. I know it's snowing some places. But be safe in general. If it ain't snowing, if it ain't raining, if it ain't cold, whatever. Be safe on the road. The road can be dangerous sometimes. Stay focused, and much love to you, brother. Relax, Confucius. But nah, that's dope though, right? Like, I just thought of that right now. We neglect what brought us success and then only pay attention to what success brought us. Somebody go put that on a shirt or something. Figure out a better way to say it. What can I say? Don't neglect what brought you success. And don't focus on what success brought you. Let's go. We ain't playing around. We ain't playing no games around here. And Rios is trying to stop cussing. That's what I'm trying to do. Dang, 20 degrees in Ohio. Ooh, wee. Jeez. Tonyo, why I was upset, because the Raiders don't even know how to lose. It's like, let's lose the game, man. Let's get the quarterback we want. But what are y'all focused on in 2025? This is the first live. This is our first live of 2025. And I think it's a good live. It's a positive live. But what are y'all focused on? What are y'all prioritizing in 2025? Is Pot Lord up in here? I see y'all putting demons in the chat. I want to get Pot Lord on my reality check. I really want to get Pot Lord on reality check. That is an interesting young brother, man. Interesting young brother. I got so many questions for that fool that I want answered just to talk to him about his life. That dude, woo-wee. We need to talk about his success. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Let me see. What'd you say? What are we focused on in 2025? It's negative 16 here in Nova Scotia. God, dog. Oh, there he is. Spliffmo TV. Let's go. Let's go. Mod that fool up. I don't know if he's still in here, but hey, if you in here, Pot Lord nigga, let's get on this reality check, man. Hey, family over everything. Okay. Damn, 17 degrees in Denver. Okay, so what we focus on in 2025, Andy says executing on all the ideas I had in 2024. Right. Just because you didn't execute them in 2024 don't mean we got to throw them away and not attempt to continue to get those done in 2025. Visionary star, freedom. What is freedom to you? Focusing on freedom. And that freedom, societyoffreedom.co. Don't forget, societyoffreedom.co is my gear, and it's all about freedom and remembering where we came from. And don't forget, we had to fight for what we got. But freedom, what does freedom mean to you? What does freedom look like to you? And I just watched that movie Wicked. Niggas might laugh, might joke, but that movie Wicked, it's a lot of singing though, but the messaging in that movie, I'm gonna get the book. She said, I might be flying solo, but I'm flying free. The green girl, Alpha Baba, whatever, Alphaba. I might be flying solo, but at least I'm flying free. Woo-wee. I started looking at that. I was like, oh, my wife was watching it. I'm like sleeping. And I just started hearing some shit. I'm like, hold on. Huz money, taking care of my kids is what I'm focused on. Growth and wealth, Versailles pimp. I'm focused on growth and wealth. That's what's up. Huz money, taking care of my kids. Drew Dog, good health. Get wealthy. Definite Jarrell Anderson, definitely focused on transformation, cultivating relationships, and working on my goals. Boom. That's a good one. Cultivating relationships, nurturing your relationships, watering your plants. Like we'll water our grass, we'll water our plants. Like we need to supply nutrition, and water our friendships and our relationships. Family, they don't just grow on their own. We got to cultivate them. Good shit. I like that. Focused on transformation. What kind of transformation are you trying to do, Jarrell? Transforming from what to what? That's dope. I'm here for it. Hey, Spliff Mo, I'm in here. Let's do it, bro. Okay, I'm gonna hit you up. Pot, I'm gonna hit you up. We could do it as soon as whenever you available, nigga. I'm gonna make myself available. Whenever you available to do reality check, boom. Whenever your next availability, homie. Tony O, to be used for my abilities the best way we can. We'll be all right. There we go. Health and wellness to bring a child in this world. Hey, man, prayers to Dawood Salim. Dawood Salim. I hope I'm saying it. Dawood Salim. Hey, man, I'm praying for health and wellness for you, too, and I'm praying that you can bring a healthy child into this world as well. Nothing is a blessing like a child coming into a family full of love. You know what I mean? Okay. I like how he met his wife. See, I don't know how Paulo met his wife. I'm going to ask him all this. Shout out, love from North Carolina, homie, at work, tuning in. Shout out, Ace Boys. Shout out to the Ace Boys. Shout out to my brothers. I love them to death. There ain't nothing I wouldn't do for them. You know what I mean? Focusing on the kids is real. Freedom from taxes. Hey, that's my goal in 2025 too. Nigga, freedom from taxes. Hey, visionary star. If that wasn't the realest stuff, freedom from taxes, government and material. I want freedom from taxes too. Like I'm trying to figure that out right now. Oh man. 2025 is going to be tricky because nobody knows what Donald Trump got up his sleeve. Nobody knows what the new president, not just Donald Trump, any president, nobody really knows what they got going on. Sidewalk Bank, I'm prioritizing my health from here on out. Everything else fluctuates naturally, but I'm in control of how healthy I am and how I can be much better. Hey, Sidewalk Bank, that's real. That's God's honest truth right there. Like if you can't control what you put in your mouth, you can't control what you consume, are you in control? If you can't control what you put in your body, are you really in control at all? Because what's the most important thing? Your temple, your body. If you can't control what you consume, I'm trying to control what I consume, and I'm trying to control what I put out. That's a good one. Vision your freedom from Uncle Sam, the blood-sucking vampire. Ain't that the truth? Jarrell Anderson. So we talked about his transformation. I asked Jarrell what he meant by transforming from what to what. He said transforming meaning embracing my authentic self and elevation. And you know what's the best thing, Jarrell Anderson, about your authentic self? You're the only one. There is not another you. You're the only you. The authentic you who God meant for you to be, there's only one, and it's you. Niggas be missing they blessings trying to be somebody else. They blessings don't even recognize them. Like, I was here for Jarrell Anderson. This ain't Jarrell. Can't recognize your ass because you acting as in. I love that. Embracing my authentic self. Being proud of who you are. I'm growing in life, transitioning from being in my 20s to almost 30. Life changes, party stop, time to focus just on life. But man, feel like a part of me is staying behind, but for the good though. Yeah, man, like you ain't gotta lose who you are to grow into who you're gonna be. Just be present. Be present in the now. Be in the moment and realizing what's going on. I appreciate y'all. Nah, freedom for taxes is the one. Oh, God. Oh, man. Sexy day. I appreciate you. I really, really do. This is Good Morning Coffee with Rios. Please like and subscribe like Nate said, but this is going to be every day. This is going to be Monday through Friday. We need a gaming channel for Suave. I think Suave got a gaming channel. I think he does. Suave has some things going on right now that he's going to drop on y'all in a little bit. Yep, Rob Gotti, same for me. First day back for the kids going to school. Getting back into the... JJ, you making breakfast or lunch? What you making in there? Okay. That's what I'm talking about, Pops. Jaden Nunnery, I've been tripping. I had to refocus. I had to readjust and prioritize what's important. It's y'all. Y'all are important. This is what priority is. Y'all the ones who built me up. I neglected my people. No more. What Bree Reezy say? I didn't see. Focus on putting myself in uncomfortable situations that can help me grow. That's a strong one. You have to constantly put yourself in uncomfortable situations to get stronger. How are you going to get better at anything? Because when you first start something, it's going to be uncomfortable. Working out, if you first start, it's going to be uncomfortable. But you have to put yourself in those situations to get stronger. That's a good one. He's fine. I don't even know if that ghetto meal has that ghetto meal come out. My chili omelet, whatever. He definitely not making no chili omelet. They don't eat nothing that I cook. Jay, this message is most important. Don't worry about nothing, cuz. Hey, man, it's us. It's us against the world, homie. It's us against the world. I'm going to start playing some Tupac shit like that nigga Stet. Apple Stet was going crazy last night. He had his Tupac playing. Oh, man. Oh, it comes out today at 10 a.m.? Okay, I got to watch that. Y'all in for story. Y'all going to actually see my cooking abilities. Like, nobody really appreciates my cooking abilities besides me. But I think this ghetto meal is going to put me in a place, like, above Manny in my cooking. Y'all going to be like, oh, shit. We thought Manny was a cook. Rios. Michelle, who can't see you, Michelle? What you talking about? Hey, look, that was his first episode. He was allowed to, I think he should be allowed, we should give him grace and allow him to lose his mind and kick his feet up, because that first episode is a huge accomplishment. The first episode, context matters. his first episode, that's big. That's a celebration. Like he probably was feeling himself. He's drinking Douce, smoking, and just got a little bit beside himself. But that's okay. I think we should give him grace to do that because, nigga, that's a big accomplishment. Having your audio, having your camera, having your live, having your graphics, having all your design together, being able to talk for 3 hours and maybe get some shit off your chest that you've been holding in. So congratulations to him. Celebrate that win for him. But that was his first episode to kick his feet up and talk his shit. It's me against the world. I think that's the song. I don't know what song he was playing, but he was rapping that shit. He was feeling himself. Good for him. More power to Cuz. I like seeing people get into their element and be who they are. Shout out. Hey, so did Stet get that pun? I must have missed that. I feel like some people are saying he got that pun. Hey, look, you might think he's weak as fuck, but let me tell you, it is not easy setting this shit up and doing this and going live and talking to people and putting yourself out there for people to attack you. So let's commend Cuz on just even being able to get to that level. You may not agree with the message of what he's doing, but the action of what he did, that was tight. Yeah, Stet has his own channel. It's called Stetson. I'll put it in here. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Yeah, he has his own channel. It's called Stetson. I think I might. Hold on. Let me find it first. And he has a podcast called Context Matters. Here we go. That's his page right here. And then this is his live. How do I share this? Okay, hold on. Yeah, this is his live. Look at this. He streamed 11 hours ago. He has 11,000 views in 11 hours. Hey, congratulations to Cuz. I don't want to get a copyright. 205 comments. Oh, shoot. I gotta, whatever. $205 comments. He was at, I think, 1,800 subscribers. This morning, he's at 3,000 subscribers. The nigga damn near doubled his subscribers in one live. Jeez. You know what I mean? Like, real guy recognize real. And let me put this in the chat real quick. And that's just me supporting our people. You know what I mean? Like, I would do that for anybody. I would do that for Smack. I'll do that for Duno. Because the reason why I appreciate what Stet did and what he's doing is that shit is not easy. I know the work that it takes. I know how hard it is. And having people that support you and be like, hey, do this, and this and that. He shot out MacWop last night for helping him out and figuring things out. It's not easy. It's not an easy thing to do. And he said that the little nigga is a jack of all trades, but a master of none. But better than a master of one. Y'all don't know the whole quote. Stet is a jack of all trades, but a master of none. But is always better than a master of one. If you're on a big channel 3 times a week for 3 years, even if people don't like you, they become accustomed to you. Right. So more power to Cuz. I got to step my game up. That motherfucker made me say, like, I got to get my shit together. Antonio Giacomo. I'm not going to say what I want to say to you, but I'm not scared of anybody. But if you don't know me, I want everybody to win. Do I agree with what Dejan is doing? No. There's a lot of shit I don't agree with. I talk to everybody. Being tucked, nigga, being a mature nigga is not being tucked. You want me to be an immature, ignorant nigga? That's what you consider tucked? Untucked, nigga, get raw. Like, come on, cuz. Like, get out of here. I speak up for what I speak up for. Get with the program. And Tony, relax. But I get what he's saying, though. I understand what he's saying. The Diddy trial, I don't know what's going on with the Diddy trial. One person ain't going to be nobody's downfall, just so y'all know. One person is not going to be nobody's downfall. One person can be their own downfall. That's for sure. Hey, appreciate what you think, and Tony. Whatever. 2025, Ryan Kills. That's for you, Antony. I'm gonna repeat what Ryan Kills says. 2025, we passed all that tough, unwarranted toughness. We got to be ourselves. Boom. I like that. You ain't gotta boot him. No. Don't boot him. Let him live. Like, shout out. Let me read this, Bella. Shout out, good energy on a Monday from Boston. Keep shedding light over destruction. Want to see more content on the wins for everyone. Let's get to that. The BS is what we don't care about. Smack voice. Right. Like, we just trying to win. Look at Mac Wop up in the building. What up, Mac? What up, man? I appreciate Mac Wop too. Appreciate everybody under here, man. I gotta get Mac Wop back over here. Mac Wop, you gonna be on Context? Let me talk about Context Matters. This nigga has a segment called Fair to Say. Skycam, nah, you're not hidden. I see you. Hey, this fool Stet has a segment on Context Matters called Fair to Say where he's talking to the people. I guarantee that is going to be talked about today. That's going to be talked about today. He has a segment called Fair to Say. That nigga is stretching his arms. He better be ready to deal with what comes with it. Because every energy you put out, opposite comes back. What up, DJ Prince Hakeem? You know, I'm just trying to do my thing. These is my mornings. Nobody is going live, I see, at 6 in the morning. That's what I'm doing. Good idea, though. Tough to have people tap in. I got 300 people in here early in the morning. You know what I mean? I'm going to ask that fool Stet how he did the phone number thing. Because I've only been able to do Discord. I got to figure out, because I would like to talk to y'all too. And I'm about to steal shit from Stet. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That nigga did some shit last night that had me like, ooh, I need to add that. Need to add that element. And I want to be able to have phone calls. I try to do the Discord thing, but then when I get off the phone call, the audio and the mic fucks up. So I'm going to hit him up. Michelle J, what's going on from the East Coast? Shout out to the East Coast. And shout out to all my brothers and sisters on the East Coast. Shout out to all my Puerto Rican family and people on the East Coast, all over the world. People saw my dad. They didn't know how white that nigga was. They was like, oh, is your dad white? Nah, that nigga's a light-skinned ass Puerto Rican nigga. Nah, my wife takes kids to school. I take the older one to school. Google Voice app, and you create a secondary number, Rios. Okay, that's what that is. Man, everybody, I don't have to worry about backlash from what people think because people know I'm coming from a good place. Shout out Joshua, Jersey. Shout out my Boricua. Shout out to Puerto Rico out there. Sean Harris. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to all the Puerto Ricans out there. Shout out to all my brothers and sisters. Shout out to the whole world. Am I bilingual? Yeah, I speak a few languages. Just not any on the... And that's the thing. Okay, got him. Shout out Rios, bro. Rios is needed in Fig Community. Calm this shit down. Only person. I don't think I'm the only person that doesn't seem to play a character. Everybody is being who they are. You know what I mean? But you have personalities within who you are. You know what I mean? You have certain highs, certain lows in who you are. I think we all are being who we are. I really do. Some are diving into different parts of who they are, but I appreciate that, and I promise to not be nothing other than who the fuck I am. Dang it, cursed again. Okay, this is gonna be tough. This is gonna be rough, not cursing, but shout out to y'all. Everybody out here is being who they are. Nah, my back don't hurt no more on Ace Boys Worldwide. We bought a new chair. It's a good one. It's not just a stool. It's actually a good chair. Y'all crazy. But yeah, man, we got an hour and a half cracking up in here. We did an hour and a half. Oh, that's what he did. He restricted his chat to subscribers. Damn, that's actually dope. That's pretty tight. Shout out my fellow biracials out there. Bella, shout out to you. Shout out to the PR out there. One of my goals is to go to Puerto Rico and do a coffee with Rios in Puerto Rico and go to different coffee shops. The best coffee that I've had is in Puerto Rico. My Puerto Rican aunt makes the best coffee I've ever had. It's called Cafe con Leche. And she makes it, man, shout out to my Aunt Lisa. Love her so much out there in Oklahoma. Can't wait till you come back out here until I go out there. But y'all, this is the other thing I haven't shared with y'all. Let me finish reading Bella's. East Coast all day. Puerto Rico, East Coast all day. This is going to be my new AM radio. I'm up at it early every day, so this will fit right into the daily program. Boom, let's go. That's what I'm trying to be. I'm the daily morning radio. Suave, give me a thumbnail and the title for this shit. Suave, I need a thumbnail and I need a title for what this is. I think like radio with Rios in the morning, some shit. We're going to brainstorm some shit. Rios in the morning. No, because that was T-Rail in the morning. I'm going to do something, but let's go, Suave. I need a thumbnail every time for this, and then I need to have a title. Intro would be dope. You see how I had the Ace Boy Rios logo when we started Suave, and then I had Mr. Havoc, Coffee with Rios going. I need something like that. Who's spamming, Rob? If they doing too much, go ahead and you know what to do. Wake up with Rios, coffee with Rios in the morning. But what I was going to say is that I want to go to Puerto Rico and have coffee out there at different coffee shops, different restaurants, and have coffee or have people cook coffee for me and do coffee with Rios. But 2025, Rios is going to be traveling all over America, hopefully some international, but international is just so time consuming. I want to be able to leave on a Friday night. Oh, no, not Friday night because we do Ace Boys Worldwide. Like a Saturday and be able to get back before Monday morning. I want to be able to do like 2 to 3 day trips and get right back. Go to Seattle, come back, do a coffee with Rios out in Seattle, and not vlog it, but have a episode, a segment or whatever called Coffee with Rios. And maybe play it during a live or have just how I used to do Coffee with Rios, but I'm going to be going to Seattle, San Francisco. I want to go to Wyoming. I want to go to Philly. I want to go to New York, Florida, Texas. I'm going to go all over drinking coffee at different coffee shops. So if there's any people from any other place, if you from around the world, send me something. Send me where you think I should go if it's out there, and then we can link up and go together. And I'll be out there with one of y'all at a coffee shop, and we'll vlog it and we'll put that shit out there. But I want to meet my family, my people all around the world, because that's what I look at y'all like. My people's my family. It's not just a chat. It's not just a internet thing. This is a community, and I want to meet all y'all out there, and I want to be able to break bread with y'all, drink coffee with y'all, have a conversation with y'all, and then turn it into content and put it out on the channel. And then y'all will be featured in the content. But I'm about to be all over the place, y'all. Rios is doing, look at me talking about myself in third. Who the fuck I think I am? Who do I think I am? No, but I am going to be traveling the world, drinking coffee and trying to meet up with fans all across the world and chopping it up with y'all. Want that? That shit is dope. Don't tell me that's not a dope idea. I know it is. Hey, Rob got it. We got Phil's out here. But my wife, first time my wife had Phil's coffee, she did have it in San Francisco. And she was talking about it like, hey, you got to have this. We had it. But now they got them out here. Rising with Rios is a little... yeah, no rising with Rios. Oh, shoot. No rising with Rios. We're doing this morning. I'm going to come up with a title for this. The Morning with Rios. I can do it like this, or I could do it more like how Stet's show was last night, where I'm sitting back in the chair and you guys have more, the camera's a little bit further back and I control it from here. But I think we're doing fine with this. Hey, I'll be in Ohio. I'll go to Cheyenne, Wyoming, San Diego. San Diego ain't nothing but a hop, skip, and a jump over from here. Early bird gets the worm, 6 in the morning. If y'all want to catch me again, catch me tonight on Ace Boys Worldwide at 6 p.m. If y'all want to catch me on my own live in the morning at 6 a.m. Rios, 6 a.m. in the morning. I'm telling everybody that I'm gonna put out a promo. I'm going to put out a thumbnail. I'm going to put out everything. Like, I'm motivated. I'm motivated right now. I'm on it. But I'm going to put this shit out to Instagram and give it a schedule. And I hope my boy, Ace Boy Dogface, sees this. He's not in here today, but he been on me every week almost. Hey, what's up with the schedule? What's up with the schedule? Monday through Friday, 6 a.m., blank, 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 Rios, whatever we're going to call it. It's going to be a thumbnail. It's going to be everything. And I'm going to shoot that shit out on social media. Yep, I'll be in Texas. Sexy Nay, Rios 3-person. Right. We doing that. Suave, Suave, it ain't got to be nothing crazy. But we got to get on Premiere Pro and figure out the licensing on that and show me what to do. And maybe we'll come up with a thumbnail together. We'll work on that, whatever. Not too much work, nothing too extravagant, just something basic so I can have my intro, music, and I don't know how much longer I'm used to Havoc shit. Maybe I'll close it out with Havoc, open up with Havoc, whatever, but I'm always going to support him. I'll be in Chicago. I'll be everywhere, y'all. I'm telling you. I'm going to be everywhere. Coffee with Rios Coastal Edition. Ryan Kills. Yeah, I've been to the East Coast, man. What you think? My family is on the East Coast. My family is in Philly and in New York. My Puerto Rican family is in New York, North Carolina, Philly, Puerto Rico, Oklahoma. Zay, come give me a kiss, baby. Give me a kiss, Stink. Hey, I love you. Have a good day, okay, baby? You too. Hey, love you, Stinky Butt. Go be a blessing. Go be a blessing for somebody out there. Help somebody. She said, get back to your life. Yeah, baby. But yeah, man, that's what it is. But I got to get out of here. Got to get JJ to school. All love to everybody out there. Go out there, be a blessing for somebody. See if anybody out there is in need of help. And that's how we're going to end the show. Good morning. Coffee with Rios. Everywhere like air. That would be fire. Flint. See, we look at us. And morning toast with Rios. Bring your coffee or tea or anything you need. Hey, y'all got some good ideas. Deshaun Davis is not my LA Rams. It's Pun's LA Rams. Amber Rivera, Rios, if you're serious, I'll take you around the whole island. I have my 3 and 2 GoPro. We can do it up in our motherland. Amber, that's dope. I'm with it. I'm telling you, I'm not joking. This is all serious shit. With the coffee and chancletas. Yeah, I got to go, y'all. Hey, I really do got to go. But I'll fuck with y'all. I'm proud. I'm proud of all of us. I'm proud of everything under the umbrella. Hasta luego. Be safe in the morning, chat. Everybody, fam. Go out there and be great, man. It's the start of the new year. We starting this shit off right. But we out of here. All love. Bayamon. Aguadilla, Bayamon. That's where my grandmother lived. We go to Ponce every time. My grandfather is in the museum in Old Town San Juan. Yeah, the Raiders is trash. We know that, man. Let's just end on a good note. We ain't got to talk about the Raiders. Let's end on a good note. Chop it up. Y'all be out there. Y'all be good. Be safe. Have fun. Live life to the fullest and be a blessing for somebody else.